the Petty name alone says fast, and the family name is part of NASCAR history. But Kyle Petty has pretty much taken the four wheels and riding two with Ride Across America charity. And I am so excited and nervous here with you because I'm a big fan of the whole family
Yes.
and just in racing and NASCAR, stock car, everything. You guys are just history in our American history, which is so great.
So, see, we have that in common. So there's no, because I'm a big fan of all those guys too. My granddad raced. My granddad started in the late 50s when NASCAR was formed, and then obviously my father came along and raced, and then I came along and raced, and then I had a son that came along and raced for a couple of years and was tragically killed in an accident in 2000. And that's what the ride is all about, raising funds for Victory Junction Gang, or Victory Junction Camp, the charity that we have. So. We're pretty much, if you look at NASCAR history and then look at the Petty family history, it fits right on top of each other.
So you talked about the charity, honoring your son.
Yes.
This is a great thing you're doing. How long have you been doing it? 26 years now, right?
Yes. Well, we got to 2019. That was our 25th anniversary straight, and then the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
So we kind of stayed off of it. We had planned this ride that we're doing from the Phoenix area. We had planned it for our 26th annual ride, but we're going across a lot of Native American land. COVID was just devastating to that population. So we've backed away from it for a couple of years. We're doing it again this year. So this is an exciting ride. We're going from here, from Phoenix to Havasu, to Flagstaff, to Bryce Canyon, to Monument Valley, to Sedona, and then back to Phoenix. We've never done a circle and ended.
Wow, and it's not all in one day. People understand that.
No, we could do it all in one day. We could.
So this is actually
with the cars. With the cars.
With the week long. But now you're on motorcycles.
Yes.
So is that a little change? I mean, cars, because you've done rallies before, but this is now a motorcycle one.
You know what? This is so much fun. The people that come out and do it. They're such caring, giving people. They want to send kids to camp, and that's what the ride is all about, is sending kids to camp and empowering kids to be kids. But the motorcycles, listen, I tell people all the time, even though I might have driven a race car, but I've been a motorcycle guy my whole life. They're the coolest. We were just talking about Magnum PI and stuff. I grew up with motorcycles, so motorcycles are the coolest.
That's so cool. Let's talk about this ride, because what's really great is that it's already sold out, because again, this is the first one since the pandemic happened, so you have everybody who's involved in this. But what's really nice is that there are opportunities to be at some of the pit stops to meet celebrities and meet you and to give.
Yeah, my father, Richard Petty, is riding with us. Harry Gant's riding with us. Herschel McGriff from here in the Phoenix area. He's 94 years old. Ran the first race at Darlington, one of the early pioneers of the sport. He's with us. Kenny Strader, Eric Jones, who drives for my father now, who runs 6th, I think, yesterday at Talladega.
Yeah.
So he'll be riding with us. But we're going from the first day we go to Manheim Auction. We'll be there about 8 or 8:30. Is it 8 or 8:30? Tell me. 8. Sure. That's off camera there. I don't mind. I'm sorry. 8 o'clock at Manheim Auction. Then we're going out to the Speedway. The Manheim Auction here in Phoenix is open to the public. So we invite the public to come out to our fuel stops, to our evening stops, every city that we're in. And that's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or any other social media platform that a 6-year-old has come up with since we've been on TV. Because they're just everywhere, man. They're everywhere.
And we're also asking people to please show respect to the riders. If you're out there and you see them coming through, it's definitely to keep it safe and everything. There's a lot coming through, going through there, so it's really great.
Yeah.
Can I change gears and talk NASCAR with you?
Yeah, whatever you want, man.
Okay, let's talk. What do you see? Look, I'm a little kid. Okay, this season's been very crazy, up and down, and also because he does analyst. So what are you seeing right now with our racers? What's gonna go on?
I have no idea. The new car, the Gen 6 car, Phoenix was one of the first racetracks to get a glimpse of it. And we all looked at that and said, oh, this is going to be interesting.
Right.
Because Phoenix is such a great racetrack for this type car. And we come back here at the end of the year and for the championship.
Yeah.
So listen, these guys are going to have it figured out by then. But I think the car has really the Kevin Harvicks, the Kyle Bushes, the Denny Hamlins, the established stars. We're seeing new guys. We're seeing Chase Briscoe. We're seeing Ross Chastain, who has won 2 already this year. People that are winning their first races. Tyler Reddick is right around the corner.
Yeah.
So there's been a shift in the stars for the drivers as far as that goes. But this car has been a great equalizer.
Yeah.
You've had teams that are smaller teams that are able to race
this car. And I think what's kind of interesting too is that the younger guys didn't know the tracks because during the pandemic, they weren't allowed to see the track until actually the day. But then I understand, too, they were doing the simulators, and that was helping them against the older guys.
That's exactly.
And that was the whole thing.
Because the older guys have driven so many race cars, they don't want to get in a simulator. They want to get in a car. The younger guys, they grew up on really Mario Brothers, so they don't mind getting in the Mario Brothers karts and racing it. And that's kind of the way it is. It's the difference, and you're seeing that transition in the sport from the guys who did it one way, and now guys that are doing it another way, and the guys that did it the other way are the guys that are winning.
So, Mr. Petty, I am so happy that
Kyle. It's Kyle.
I get to call him Kyle. Oh, yes.
It's not Mr. Petty, man. It's not Mr. Petty.
Thank you very much for joining us. Let's remind people about the ride coming up. Kicks off actually Saturday,
May 30th. We'll be at Manheim Auction at 8 o'clock. Then we're headed out to take our green flag lap around Phoenix Raceway there. And then we're headed off, and we'll be back the following Friday to take the checkered flag around Phoenix, and then head over to the Wigwam and have a little dinner. That'll be it.
All right, get involved. We have information on aztv.com on how you can find out about, of course, the pit stops and being a part of Ride Across America, and also donate to the camp to get those kids there. So thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
All right, I told you, I'm like a kid in a candy store. So come on back, because we got some more sweet mix for you.